In today's world, God's messages are of paramount importance. They hold a significant place in the spiritual and moral fabric of our lives. They shape us, equip us, and provide us with the necessary wisdom to navigate the complex realities of life. God's messages aren't just a set of arbitrary instructions, they're a divine compass gently steering us towards the path of righteousness, light, and truth. Our everyday life, with its challenges and joys, dramas and calm moments, is a reflection of our understanding of God's messages. The more we understand, the better we can use them to guide our decisions and actions. God's messages come in different forms. They could be lessons we learn from disappointments, encouragement we receive in times of despair, or joy we experience in moments of triumph. They are not bound by time or space. They are timeless, spanning generations, cultures, and continents. In every whisper of the wind, in every rustle of the leaves, in every bird's chirping at dawn, there lies a message from God. These messages aren't just heard, they are felt profoundly in our hearts. They resonate within us, resounding like a sweet melody that lingers long after the music has stopped. They are like the North Star, always constant, guiding sailors lost at sea back to the shore. The crux of these divine messages is their transformative power. They aren't merely words or phrases, they are experiences that initiate a change in our perspective, our attitude, and ultimately, our life. They challenge our thoughts, provoke introspection, inspire hope, and instill courage. They serve to remind us of our potential and to encourage us to persist in the face of adversity. God's messages are not just words, they are a divine navigation system, constantly guiding us on our life's path. They are a beacon of hope in the darkest times and a source of comfort in the most challenging moments. Always remember to be receptive to God's words where His messages are continually being communicated. Being attuned to these divine messages allows us to live life with more depth, more authenticity, and more courage. It helps us to align our actions with our purpose, making our life's journey more meaningful and fulfilling. In the afternoon, our focus often tends to shift towards the hustle and bustle of daily chores and responsibilities. It is during this period of the day when the to-do lists in our heads become more demanding, drowning out the rest of the world. We become entangled in the mundane tasks, the ticking clock, the unfinished chores. Our attention is consumed by the needs of the present moment, the immediacy of the tasks at hand. These tasks, however important, can often overshadow the less tangible aspects of our existence. The spiritual signals, the divine messages that hum subtly beneath the rhythmic march of daily routine. These messages, often gentle in their approach, nudge us softly towards the path carved out for us. They can be as subtle as a whisper of wind, as ephemeral as a fleeting shadow, yet their presence is as real and significant as the solid ground beneath our feet. Amidst the chaos of daily life, amidst the constant running and achieving, amidst the loudness of our own existence, we must strive to remain open and receptive to these messages. It is a challenge, certainly, but not an insurmountable one. By tuning our minds to the frequency of the divine, by allowing ourselves to feel the gentle vibrations of God's messages, we can begin to decipher the path laid before us. The presence of these divine messages in our lives becomes more evident once we begin to listen. They flutter around us like tiny butterflies, silent yet resplendent in their beauty. Each one carries a piece of wisdom, a hint towards our purpose, a guiding light towards our true destiny. They act as lighthouses amidst the chaotic waves of life, guiding us, leading us, steering us towards the right direction. Despite the uproar of our existence, we must strive to remain open to these divine revelations. They act as lighthouses amidst the chaotic waves of life, guiding us safely to shore. As the day transitions into the evening, it's a pivotal time to pause, creating a sacred space for self-reflection and divine enlightenment. It's an opportunity to tune into the deep, profound messages that the Almighty has sculpted for us, and to contemplate their true meanings. These celestial words that reverberate from the heavens, they are not just audio vibrations that touch our eardrums. They are meant to resonate deeper, to touch our hearts, to ignite a spark in our souls. They are meant to be absorbed, understood, reflected upon, internalized, and most importantly, to be lived. They are not just letters strung together to form sentences, but a complex tapestry woven with divine wisdom and profound insight. Each of these divine words carries with it a treasure chest of wisdom concealed within its depths. This wisdom serves as our compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of life. It helps us navigate the intricate maze of moral values, ethical dilemmas, personal challenges, and social intricacies that we encounter in our journey of life. These divinely inspired messages come to us in varied forms. They might be a subtle whisper in the wind, a gentle rustling of the leaves, a melodious harmony of the birds, or a powerful verse from sacred scriptures. They are there, subtly hidden and waiting to be discovered, waiting to be deciphered. As the sun sets and the sky turns to a palette of hues, the dusk sets in, painting a picture of a day that's coming to a close. It's during these tranquil hours that these divine words start making sense. They cease to be mere words and transfigure into powerful symbols of hope and guidance. They become a beacon of hope, illuminating our path and dispelling the darkness. They provide the guidance we seek when lost, the solace we yearn for in times of distress, the motivation that fuels our ambition, and the inspiration that kindles our spirit. As the day retires and the world around us descends into quietude, it becomes ever more essential to tune into these divine words, to appreciate them, to understand them, to live them. They are not just words, but a beacon of hope, guiding us through the darkness. God's messages, often seen as coincidences or gut feelings, serve as divine breadcrumbs guiding us. These God-given signs are not just simple occurrences, but rather symbolic sequences of events that are carefully orchestrated. They're subtle clues, hidden in the normalcy of life, celestial whispers that are lightly imprinted on our daily existence, leading us on our destined path. These divine clues find their way to us, breaking through the noise of our bustling lives, calmly nudging us towards the path we were meant to tread. They are like soft echoes that ripple gently in the still waters of our consciousness, acting as gentle nudges that steer us in the right direction. This is not just serendipity, but a divine orchestration that subtly weaves its way through the fabric of our lives, echoing a voice from the realms we can't see. To heed these signals is to engage in an extraordinary dialogue with the divine, a sacred exchange that transcends the bounds of mundane human conversation. It is more than mere chatter. It's a sacred communion, a heavenly discussion that forges a deep connection with the higher power. We are not just mere recipients of these messages, we are active participants in this divine conversation. This engagement is not bound by traditional means of communication. It's a form of divine telepathy, a language of the soul, a form of silent talk that transcends the spoken or written word. It's a mystical discussion that unfolds within the realm of the soul, where emotions and intuition speak louder than words. We listen to this communication, not using our auditory senses, but through the profound silence of our hearts, within the peaceful stillness of our souls. We tune into this divine frequency, immersing ourselves in this celestial conversation, and in doing so, we find our true path. This internal dialogue forms a sacred bridge, connecting us with our divine guide and leading us on our journey through life. So, follow those divine breadcrumbs, heed that celestial whisper, for it is in this divine dialogue that we find our true path. And remember, we listen to this communication, not using our auditory senses, but through the inner silence of our hearts, within the stillness of our souls. As we conclude the day, let us take a moment to pause and deeply reflect on God's messages. These are not just mere words, but they are the embodiment of divine wisdom and guidance that is always there to guide us in every step of life. They serve as powerful and profound reminders of our innate ability to rise above the ordinary, to transcend beyond the known boundaries, to evolve into a stronger and wiser version of ourselves. These messages are like pearls of wisdom scattered around us. All we need to do is to pick them up and use them in navigating the journey of life. As we face the storms of life, whether it's the storm of confusion or the storm of uncertainty or the storm of adversity, these divine messages become our guiding light. They become our beacon in the storm, illuminating our path, making the unknown known, turning darkness into light, and fear into courage. Whenever you feel alone, whenever you feel lost, whenever you feel like the world is against you, let these divine messages be your comfort and your solace. Let their wisdom wrap you like a warm blanket, calming your inner turmoil, soothing your troubled soul, and filling your heart with peace and hope. They are there to you, to reassure you that even in the darkest hour, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. In every situation, in every circumstance, let these messages be your guiding principle. Let their wisdom guide you, direct you, and steer you towards the right path. They are your compass in life, showing you the direction, guiding you through the twists and turns of life, and leading you towards your true purpose. They are your constant, your rock, your anchor that keeps you grounded even amidst the ever-changing tides of life. And let's not forget, their wisdom is not just for the tough times. It's also there to guide you in times of prosperity, to remind you to stay humble, to stay grateful, and to always remember to share your blessings with others. Let us always be uplifted by the power of these divine messages. Let us always remember their wisdom, their guidance, their comfort. Let us always carry them in our hearts, in our minds, and in our souls. Let them be our constant companion, our guide, our friend. And remember, no matter what happens, no matter where life takes you, do not forget to tune in tomorrow for more of God's messages.